Hi, I'm Craig Peyton reporting for Earth Flight Productions. We're about to fly a TBM 850 from France to New York. Let's begin our journey in beautiful Tarbes, France, home of the Daher-Socata factory, set against the dramatic Pyrenees Mountains. I'll be flying this red TBM 850 with Chief Pilot Stéphane Jacques back to the United States tomorrow. But first, let's visit the factory and see how this remarkable aircraft is made. The TBM begins right here with a single rib. Sub-assemblies in the TBM range from old-world craftsmanship to state-of-the-art robots. After the aircraft is assembled and painted, the final systems are added and carefully tested. And now it's time to fly one. TBM November 850 Foxtrot Romeo is now 1 hour old as we depart Tarbes for Scotland. Test pilot Stéphane Jacques makes routing changes on the G1000 as we climb out at over 2,000 feet per minute. It's easy to flight plan fuel burn using range rings that change shape as they account for head or tail winds. Soon we're at flight level 280 with a ground speed of 347 knots. The English Channel is already passing below us. Leaving nothing to chance for our first IFR approach, Stéphane takes out his GPS-equipped laptop, reviews the paper approach plates, and flies the G1000 as we break out at minimums in stormy Prestwick, Scotland. Stéphane was kept busy at the TBM controls as we landed in gusty winds and blowing snow. We were greeted warmly inside by Ocean Sky Director Eddie Allison, who explained that snow is very rare around here indeed. Does the weather always stay windy like this?
Well, believe it or not, Prestwick has one of the best weather records in Europe for the last 70 years. We very rarely see fog. We almost never see snow.
Now it was time for the overwater safety briefing, including raft deployment and survival suits. Soon we are back in the air over the North Atlantic to Reykjavik, Iceland.
Oh, so far my impression of Scotland is windy.
Yeah, you're right. Whew.
The weather conditions improved as we approached Iceland.
Reykjavik, Norma 850.
Number 850 Foxtrot Romeo, control good day, spoke 32.
Good day.
Climb through 6,100, really appreciate 850 Fox Romeo.
Iceland is now in sight as Stéphane relays transmissions to other pilots out of radio range, a common courtesy over the Atlantic. Reykjavik weather was severe clear, and we avoided commercial traffic by using the smaller in-city airport. We parked right next to the hotel and still had time to explore a little. Our brief stop in Iceland revealed an eclectic, colorful country where outdoor bathing in 0-degree weather is normal and one can dine in a revolving dome restaurant. We departed Iceland early the next morning with the unusual report of no headwinds or significant weather en route to Daher-Socata, Greenland. Soon Greenland was in sight in all its primordial splendor. The comfortable bubble of our turbine craft was contrasted by the extreme environment below us. With the visual on the airport, we flew over the ancient ruins of Leif Erikson's home settlement, over 1,000 years old. I spoke with Peter, the manager of Daher-Socata Airport, who offered his precise point of view. How long have you been working here in Greenland?
30 years.
Do you like it here?
That's why I'm here.
Is there much to do outside of the airport?
Well, that's also why I'm here.
Stéphane had a departure surprise for me as we made a flyby at 100 feet down the runway. With his fighter jet skills, we zoomed back over Leif Erikson's old house on our way to Goose Bay. I think it's safe to say Leif Erikson would have been pretty impressed with the TBM 850. Soon we had the patterns of Labrador under our wing, and I knew our amazing trip was coming to an end. One more gas stop at Goose Bay, and we'd be back to the routine flying of the US. That is, if any flying in a TBM 850 can be considered routine. As for my sense of safety flying a brand new French aircraft across the cold Atlantic, I was surprised and impressed when Stefan mentioned in his offhanded way that 850 Foxtrot Romeo hadn't generated a single service squawk on our 12-hour maiden voyage, ending a perfect journey.
TBM 0 Foxtrot Romeo, contact Boston Center, 124.25.
10 speed.